going on, guys? It's Kude here, and today we're going to be going over update 4.3 predictions. So 4.3 should just be in a few months, since this update came out in April, actually, for the anniversary of MK Mobile, and it's already been a month. Most updates usually take 3 to 4 months, but for the 30th year anniversary of MK Mobile, the next update following it was only in 2 months, and that's just because it was the 30-year anniversary of MK as a franchise, which is different from MK Mobile, and that's probably why it was weirdly timed and everything. But 4.3 should just be arriving in like maybe June, July, I would say, probably somewhere around there, but late, of course. But whether or not we get it like that, I want to go over some predictions because I have some stuff written down and I think that it has a high likelihood of coming out. But also, MK12, it got its first little sneak peek recently, and with that being said, I'm a little excited. You know, I'm getting pumped up. I think MK12 characters in MK Mobile could be so cool, but they probably will be saved for Onslaught, unfortunately. We'll see though, we'll see. So firstly, let's start off with what character I think is next. Obviously, we have one that everyone should expect, which is classic movie Sonya Blade. Now, I don't think classic movie Sonya is going to be the next character for the following update. So it's like every other update that we get a new team member. We get random side characters as an addition to that, like MK11 Liu Kang, for example. I don't mean to call them a side character because they were the main one in the update, the main diamond, but they're different from the new team setups that they create. But classic movie Sonya Blade is going to be happening because she's the last classic movie character that they need to add. She has the skin in MK11. I think she's going to be kind of cool. It's nice to finally have a person to finish off the classic movie team, and we can be done with it, okay? We can be done with that team. Honestly, it's not the best. I do wish we had something new for MK11s and classic characters. I miss classic characters. That's what I miss the most, because classic characters are amazing. Like, let's say Classic Rain, Classic Raiden. Those guys need a new support or a new DPS because it would be really fun to throw them in. Especially MK11s. Like, MK11 Liu Kang was a great character addition because you can just throw him in with every other MK11 character you own, compared to Classic Movie, which we have to wait, like, you know, a whole year to get a full team for. And especially since they're usually semi-pay to win now, it's difficult to max them as well. But besides classic movie Sonya Blade, let's go over some other characters like for the Edenian Bloods. Now, Edenian Blood is an interesting setup. We thought it was gonna be some sort of Edenian skin on Katana, right? And I thought it was gonna be like the red skin or this purple skin type of thing. I'm gonna show both what I thought it would be. But weirdly enough, though, they just made it her MK11 skin. But super pale, like she was about to die from dehydration type of pale. What's going on with that? She hasn't had sunlight in the past 30 years. What's going on? But, you know, when you look at her card, she looks fine. But then when you play her in game, you're like, what happened? Please, go out in the sun, tan, Katana. Jeez. With that being said, though, it's very strange because I didn't see that coming. I didn't think they were just going to use the MK11 skin for Katana. I guess since they ended up doing that, though, we can predict another Sindel, possibly, with a skin variation. And I think, most importantly, MK11 Mileena might be the next Edenian Blood character. I know it sounds weird, but it doesn't really have to make sense. There's only a few Edenian characters that they can actually add into the game. So Sindel, Rain, Mileena, and Jade. That's the only ones I can think of. Now, of course, Mileena is not Edenian. I'm not about to say that she is Edenian. She's not. But with Edenian Blood just being a random team, she doesn't really have to be Edenian. It can just be a part of the Edenian Blood team. Similar to how Lizard Jade, I mean, she has that lizard skin, right? But overall, she's not actually a lizard herself. Especially like, let's say, Noob Saibot and whatnot. He's not genuinely a lizard. It's just that lizard type skin. I forgot. I think it's like reptile Noob Saibot. Kind of strange. Regardless, though, those are the 4 characters I see possible for Edenian Blood. But they're going to have to give different variations because Sindel has already been added to the game in her MK11 form. So has Rain, twice actually, Classic and MK11. So they're going to have to come up with a different skin for that one. And Jade Jade has also had a million variations. I highly doubt Jade would be a possible addition. I really don't think so. But Jade could actually be in there as well, I guess. Throw in some Edenian skin and call it a day, right? But mileena, I'm thinking this could be their time to add MK11 mileena, but that would suck. Please don't do that, developers. We want MK11 mileena. We don't want the skin from MK11. We want a character named MK11 mileena. But we'll talk about that in a second. Friendships. I think some cool friendships they could be adding here soon are the Raiden friendship, Sonya Blade friendship, Liu Kang friendship, Subzero friendship, and a mileena friendship. Now, here's one thing to note. Sonya's friendship could be the first ever female friendship. I actually didn't realize this, but they have not added a single female friendship in the entire game. Now, Sonya could be the first because classic movie Sonya is going to be coming out here soon, and with classic movie Johnny Cage's addition, they added the new friendship for him. And with there already being a Sonya Blade Brutality, this would be a great time to introduce a friendship for her, and also with the first female friendship. Almost said female, didn't I? But if we're talking about brutalities, there's not many that we can be expecting here. Kenshi, Takeda,
That's unfortunate.
Devora. There's no new characters to give a brutality to. There just isn't. Every single new character has a brutality already. So I guess they would just have to focus on friendships, but they're gonna have to make some old brutality. So I think Kenshi, Takeda, and Devora will be the only ones that could possibly get a brutality. Now Devora seems less likely because Devora is kind of a shit character. I'm sorry, I had to say it like that. You know, she really is. I can joke and say that she's amazing and whatnot, but we need a new Devora. Retro Devora is sort of fun to play, but we need someone with better attacks. Unfortunately, though, even in MK11, that doesn't exist, okay? I've never enjoyed playing Devora in MK11. Her movesets are just weird. I want something better for her, because there's so many better attacking characters. Now, for towers. Now, towers are tricky, because, guys, I've ran out of ideas. I've ran out of ideas. There's nothing for me to say. Action movie. No one could predict action movie. They just added so many towers in this game. Maybe like Netherrealm Tower. And I even wrote down in my notes here a tower related to friendship for Raiden / Sonya. That's all I have written down because I don't know, guys. I'm running out of ideas. Whatever they add, it's probably going to be related to the next character release. So let's say hypothetically, classic movie Sonya Blade's released and they designed the tower around her, right? But most importantly, they could actually put a friendship in there as well. Cool. Hopefully she's a free-to-play just like classic movie Johnny Cage, and we just keep getting the new character, like the new diamond character inside of the new towers every single update, because that's awesome. I love it. Now the segment that I always have to bring up, and the segment that I get tired of bringing up because I just want them to do something about it. Developers, please, 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 I beg you. I'm on my knees. I am begging you. I'm crying. I'm sobbing. I just want you to do this for the game. This would make so many people happy. No one would be upset if you did this, okay? The poll winners. So back in 2021, we had the character survey, which was this little survey where you could vote for 10 characters that you wanted to be added to MK Mobile. Now, 6 of them have already been added, but there's 4 more from this character survey that still have not been added, and they have not even been addressed ever since. They've just been left and thrown to the dust, which kind of sucks, all right? Let's go over them. Injustice 2 Subzero, Corrupted Shinnok, MK11 Mileena, and MK11 Frost. All of these characters would be amazing. Please make them. MK11 Mileena especially, because we need a new fighting Mileena. Now, when I played MK11 Mileena in MK11, which, why did I even have to emphasize that? It's literally MK11 Mileena. But I loved her attacks. Compared to, what's her name? Ravenous Mileena, sorry, lost my mind there for a second. Ravenous Mileena's attacks, they're not bad. Ravenous Mileena is a great character, but she's more of a defensive type of assassin, right? I mean, she literally is an assassin type of character. But the thing about her is that she's not really combat focused. She's more of a throw to the sideline, tag in to get that damage, and then tag out for the bleed effect to really kick in, right? But I want a fully offensive Mileena. I want something I can just keep spamming attacks for and keep attacking the opponent endlessly. I don't want a defensive Mileena, I want an attacking Mileena, and that's why MK11 Mileena would be perfect, because MK11 Mileena is super fun to play and I enjoyed destroying my friend in that game. MK11 Frost would also be super unique because she'd be a brand new character, right? She'd be the first brand new Frost character in MK Mobile, not 11, not 11. And most importantly, she would fit in with a Christmas theme. But Christmas is a far ways away, and so is, like snowing in general. So I don't think MK11 Frost will be anytime soon, but I hope so. I hope so. Corrupted Shinnok. Now, this is the one that everyone is talking about, still to this day. Corrupted Shinnok won that poll. And there's no guarantee he'll be added to the game. Maybe these characters were not planned to be added to MK Mobile, even if they won. They were just like, wow, these characters are too good. We're not even going to make them. But Corrupted Shinnok could be controversial in a way as well, because if he does cost money, let's say there's absolutely no way to obtain him for free, that could be a very bad look for the developers. Although they have been making some strides to make characters more free-to-play friendly, like with Classic Movie Johnny Cage. Finally, he's actually added in the tower as a free reward, but that's not enough, because think about something like Conqueror Shao Kahn. Now, when you think about Conqueror Shao Kahn, he's an exclusive game mode that you can play every 6 months, or not 6 months, or every 3 to 4 months, sometimes 2, to be able to unlock him, which is incredible, and he's also a pretty decent character. Fun to play. No brutality yet. Kind of brutality, by the way. It's with his special attack too. But Corrupted Shinnok could be the first pay-to-win character that is sort of like Conqueror Shao Kahn, like a big boss type of character. That's not a good look for the game. Like I said, that's not a great look. That could be why they would want to abstain from adding a character like him, you know? But Injustice 2 Subzero, that could happen since we got Ace of Knaves Joker, which is a DC character. But anytime soon, similar to MK11 Frost, highly unlikely. He could be a side character, though. That could be fun to have like a gold side character of Injustice 2 Sub-Zero, although I want it to be Diamond. Okay, let's be honest. I want him to be Diamond. Injustice 2 team would be amazing. But the minute they add Injustice 2 Sub-Zero, they have to do something about Injustice Scorpion, because he's just sitting there, right? He's a gold character, and he's not even the Injustice 2. He's Injustice 1. So they're going to have to make an Injustice 2 character following that, or they're going to have to boost Scorpion up to something incredible. Now, honestly, if you want my opinion, I think the developers would rather just go down the route of making another Injustice 2 character instead of trying to fix the one that's already there, because that gives people a free diamond and upgrade, and you know the developers probably don't have that on their to-do list to give people a free upgrade, right? With that being said, though, Injustice 2 Sub-Zero still would be a really cool character addition, because it would be a brand new Sub-Zero, but a cool-looking one from the Injustice 2 game. He does look sick. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, Kude, poll winners this, poll winners that. Where will the developers go in the direction of if they don't continue to add poll winners from that character survey? And I've got you. I've got you. Here are my predictions for future characters. Now, this isn't including side characters. This is only including main characters, because Classic Movie and other teams are going to only come every other update, because just like, let's say, Classic Movie Raiden, they started by adding him, and then they skipped an update, and then added Classic Movie Johnny Cage after Liu Kang. So that gives us an idea of how they want to handle things. Every other update is a new team member. But here are some characters I think that might get added in future updates. MK11 Jackie Briggs, MK11 Johnny Cage, MK11 Sonya Blade, MK11 Cassie Cage, MK11 Jax Briggs, MK11 Kano, MK11 Aaron Black, MK11 Devora, MK11 Kodokan, MK11 Shiva, maybe even Collector. Definitely not Gyros. I don't think so. Oh yeah, lastly, Katana and Kung Lao. We already did kind of get an MK11 Katana, but they could make a new, better version for a diamond card. You know what I mean? That's the direction I think they're going to go. And some of these characters might turn into classic skins, not MK11. Now, classic is what we call like classic looking characters. They're just like MK11s now because of how big the team is, which is actually very helpful and useful. They're just alternative kind of classic ninja skins. And there are many other characters that you can actually do this for in MK11. So as long as they choose a classic looking skin of some of the other characters in the game, they can make other off-brand characters like classic Rain, you know, classic Raiden and whatnot. Sorry, my head's hurting right now. I can't think of anything else. We might even get characters from MKX. Let's be honest. We could get new shinnok diamond characters from MKX. Who knows? Overall, I am kind of hyped to see what's going to come next because they have added so many things thus far that they really have to be putting new characters in the game. MK11 Liu Kang was a new character, yes, and he's fun. Awesome character. But he is one of many amazing Liu Kang characters. So we have to see some new characters. I mean, new. MK11 Johnny Cage, MK11 Cassie Cage, MK11 Kung Lao. We need new skins of these characters, especially Mileena. I'm going to put a couple of honorable mentions. These characters will most likely not be coming into MK Mobile in any way, shape, or form, but I really just want to hope because it could be so cool to add these ones. Gyros, Rambo, Robocop, Spawn, and, you know, Collector. Characters like that. I want to see some real new characters added to MK Mobile. It'd be a lot of fun. Not even going to put Centurion because Centurion's not going to be added to MK Mobile. There's just no doubt about it. It's not going to happen, you know? I mean, we can hope, but it's just not. If she does get added, though, that'd be pretty sick. She is an Elder God, after all. Now, that is all I really have to say for MK Mobile going forward. There's been a lot of great changes, a lot of great reward changes, specifically new packs, and I can't predict what kind of packs are going to be coming in the next update. Why? Why can I not predict it? Because this is an anniversary update. Now, we don't know whether or not these new packs they added are for the anniversary, like going forward, whether they're going to continue to add multiple new packs for souls in following updates. And if they do add new soul packs in the following update, then we can be happy going forward. We can keep predicting new soul packs going forward, but I don't want to, you know, jump on that train too early because I don't want to get people's hopes up that they're going to add like 4 new soul packs in the next update and then they just keep reusing the old ones, right? And they don't add any new ones. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy my predictions, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Let me just give a big shout out to my YouTube members: Aiden, Katana, Judy, Giuliano Games, Random, Ahmed, Mr. Valkimo, Sorcerer, Noxon, Unreal Pete, Presh GG, Hamath, Plain Punch, Stefano, Papi Garcia Official, Damien, Stan, London, Ez Halarson, Shawcrow Lin, Jeremy, Bagor, Ghosty XL, 3WPS, Devil, Protax Hayes, Ali Imran, Karin, Jeff, BB, Shadow Sparkles, Grimmer Mia, Overkill 80, Fitzmagic, Massive Cool, Rosislav, and MK Fire. And yeah, peace out.